Mhm.
Why was mergers and acquisitions, or M&As, the industry that you chose to build your wealth in?
Well, that's a great question. So at my core, I help companies get started. I'm really a strategist at my nature. I like to see things, 15, 20 steps down the road of where that will take us.
Hmm.
And so my company I'm currently at was actually my client beforehand. I had done a series of
Really?
startups,
Okay.
helping them finding funding, putting the right people in the right seats, branding, having a value prop that the community or business community or consumer would need. And so that's me. I'm that kind of dreamer that goes behind the business owner. Well, and I had worked for 4 years with a international company, and we with data tech startup company, and so it was really quite interesting to get them off the ground and get them going. And then my current company was my client, and they, asked me to come and start a whole new business vertical internally.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing. We're 2 years into that venture. And because I knew them so well, they were my client for so long, I
Yeah.
knew the product. And so what it is with business, Liddell, it doesn't matter if it's mergers or acquisitions. It doesn't matter if it's technology, SaaS. It doesn't matter what it is.
Mhm.
Are you offering something that is needed, is a good end service that is needed, right? Are
Sure.
you adding value? And so that's what I think we need to do. And even on the legislative process, are we adding value to America?
Mm.
Are we adding value to the Texans that are trusting us to go and serve on their behalf? And that's what I think business should do. The mergers and acquisitions, the reason why I chose to get into it is because you are helping them sell potentially or grow their company that will then be next generation's wealth, the next generation's wealth, and then if you do it properly. And if that transition is done well, the employees are taken care of. If that transition is done well, then the community still is served by that good or service. So it
Okay.
has a tremendous amount of value. And most of America is made up of small businesses under
That's correct.
$1 million in revenue. Think about
That's
that.
correct.
Most of our employment comes from there. So it's a vital part of our fabric as we are as Americans. When you're in different countries, whether it be China or even the countries that are being raised up from the grounds of ashes of war in Afghanistan or in whether everybody wants to own something.
Sure.
Right? In America,
Right.
we own things. We own property. We own businesses, and that is what our hope comes from a lot of way in the American dream.
Yes.
So in mergers and acquisitions, we allow that to perpetuate, to continue, to make sure it's protected. In some ways, in this industry, it can be quite harsh. Yes,
Can.
businesses can be stolen from the business owner.
Yes.
Terms and agreements are important. What the payout is just as important as what the term or the laying out of those payouts are. That's all important as well. So protecting that business owner through
Yes.
that process is so vital. And when you
Yes.
have a beautiful team, we have more than 300 employees, and we're growing all the time. We're doing a lot of acquisitions ourselves with buying different companies that make sense for our business owner to help them in their venture of going on to the next step or to grow their business in preparation for that. So it's an exciting
It
field,
is. It
very
is.
exciting, and it has the ability to transfer such wealth.
Yes.